Well, you guys asked for this. Smash the like button for more, and subscribing is still free, but only for a limited time. Hey, the universe has to end, right? Now, do not blame me, but today we're going to look at why Mr. Thrive and Survive is an idiot when it comes to satellites. Again, his words, not mine. Enjoy.
Hi everyone, it's Mr. Thrive and Survive.
Well, hello there, Rich. You sound excited. It's kind of infectious.
May 13th, 2020, and boy did my last video strike some sort of nerve on the other side, which is a good thing.
I wouldn't go that far. It was amusing, but I wouldn't say it was infuriating.
You know, whenever you get to the truth, it always strikes a nerve. A couple of things keep coming up in the comments, though, that I want to blow out of the water, so to speak. The two arguments are, one, that GPS is used with ships all over the world.
Now, I went through the comments and couldn't find a reference to any such question. I may have missed it. Could you be so kind and post a screenshot of it? With that said, ships do indeed use GPS satellites for navigation. These satellites are in geostationary, or fixed, orbit. This image shows some of those satellites in orbit. You too can view them with a clear night and a good telescope. It takes 4 or more of them to pinpoint the location of an object on the surface.
And what they think happens is that a ship will receive signals from satellites, and that gives them their GPS location. Well, this is something I've known since I was in the Navy in 1980. That isn't how it works.
That's probably because the GPS system wasn't fully operational until 1993. Sure, the first GPS satellites were put into orbit in 1978. They were used more for a proof of concept and not in any meaningful way.
How it works is the ship itself sends a signal out, narrowband radio signal.
That's how it used to work. Technology has improved greatly since you were in the Navy. Remember, up until the early 1900s, oceanic navigation was done using celestial navigation.
And it gets a bounce back from 3 different land stations or more, and that's how your GPS, quote unquote, is updated. Now, how can I prove this? Because if the ship is just out there receiving GPS, you know, it's got this satellite antenna or whatever, trying to capture satellites to know its GPS. No, it sends it out.
I'm afraid that, yes, that is how it works. Signals are sent and received by means of a ping. Using this, the satellite can show the current location as well as the heading and speed of the ships. Think of it like the internet. You have to send data to receive data. It's not that hard to understand.
The ship itself doesn't use a satellite receiver. It sends out a narrow beam radio wave, and like I said, it rotates around at 360 degree, and the first 3 to come back, it takes at least 3 to give you a GPS location. And this is how it was done in 1980 when I was in the Navy, and that is how it's done today.
Now, I don't want to seem unfair, but Rich, it's been 40 years since you were last in the Navy. A lot has changed since then. Now we use satellite-based GPS system that is far more accurate than anything that has come before it.
And I was actually shocked when I first looked at the GPS that we used on the ship, because we did navigation in the weather office. We had to know where we were and where we were going to. I learned very quickly that we actually were the ones sending out a signal.
Well, obviously, even back then, if you didn't send a signal, the receiving radios wouldn't know to send a reply, and you'd get lost pretty fast, as they don't teach celestial navigation anymore.
And that's how it was taught to me. And how can you prove this? Well, this is called marine traffic, marinetraffic.com.
Okay, this is a little off topic, but I like this screenshot as there are two of my great nations shown, as it should be.
And look at this. There's all these boats and ships all over the place, and they're being tracked. And guess what? Oh, that was just a fishing boat.
Ah, you are thinking a fishing boat is a tiny little tinny or something pathetic, like these two blokes fishing. This is a fishing trawler. As you can see, it's no small boat. As you can see, they are quite large.
Position received by satellite. Yeah, right. Here we go. Passenger vessel. How does it know what they are, huh?
The GPS transponder tells the system what sort of ship it is. You'll notice there's no pirate ships on there though.
It's going to get better. Wait till I get to a good one here. Oh, there was a good one. If I can get on it. You see, a lot of these things, it'll tell you there's the name. It'll give you the name of the ship. It'll even tell you a lot of times where it's going.
Again, the transponder sends all this information out.
How does the GPS, satellite, how does the satellite know what the ship is? Here, this is the CFS Palamedes. Destination, Alexandria. And here it is off the coast of Central America.
Boats do travel from, I believe JM is Jamaica, to Alexandria. It's not really that far considering. However, CFS Palamedes, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, does not use GPS satellites. And at the time of writing this, the 20th of May 2020, about 3 PM UTC plus 11, it is out of range of any transmitter somewhere in the Caribbean Sea. If you'd have clicked on the little thingy, you'd know all this.
That's one thing. People think they know everything, and they're calling me idiot for not knowing how this works.
Well, no. People call you an idiot for having all the information available at your fingertips and not looking it up. I won't call you an idiot. At best, you're simply lazy, and I can't fault anyone for that. At worst, you're intellectually dishonest, and you really don't strike me as that kind of person. So, I'll settle for ignorant and naive. A happy medium.
I've lived this, guys, for 3 straight years. Now let's get to the other one real quickly here. Now I'll try to zoom in on this in post-production. This is Telesat.com. Satellite's essential role in television. What have I been hearing? That I'm such an idiot that television signals, they use the land-based or the sea-based cables. They don't use satellites. That's why only 1 to 3% of worldwide communications is through satellites, because TV doesn't use it. Oh, well, let's read what satellite's essential role in television is, according to Telesat. Television has been called the most important means of distributing information on a global basis. Over 1 billion homes on our planet have television, and these homes collectively receive over 25,000 TV channels by satellite.
Well, I may have to retract what I just said. Maybe you are intellectually dishonest, or maybe you don't understand business models. Telesat is a business, and like all businesses, their primary interest is making money. And why wouldn't a company whose product is satellite operations not want to cater to people looking for satellite operations? In a way, I'm defending your argument here. By me saying that TV doesn't use satellites, it helps your satellites are fake argument. But I'm more interested in the facts.
So how are we getting 97 to 99% of all global communications from undersea cables? Television is only 1%?
Where are you pulling this 1% from? If you're referring to the estimate that 97% of the data is transmitted through the cables, what do you think TV is sent as? It's not a radio signal broadcast through the cable. That's just stupid. It is sent in the form of digital transmission along with all other data from the internet. The other 3% that is referred to is satellite usage for the transmission of data. I don't understand why you have an issue with this. Again, it helps your argument.
Really? Do you know how much bandwidth is necessary for high definition television? You can go and see this here for yourself. And there's many links here that show stuff like this. And this is just cognitive dissonance. I was told also I don't know what cognitive dissonance is.
Well, I kind of just pointed it out.
Yeah, I know what it is. I've been dealing with it since 2015.
I'm not sure what you mean by that. By the way that you said it, it comes across that you are suffering from it. I truly hope that is not the case.
So I just wanted to do a little update, little quick follow-up to the last video. I'm sure the next one will require a follow-up too. It's coming. Take care, guys. God bless.
Quick! That was longer than your last one. I do hope you do more. The more I can shed light on this for you, and anyone else watching, the better off we will all be. I'd just like to take this opportunity to point out the irony of saying God bless, followed by calling people globe cultists. All religion started out as a cult, and the globe is a fact. Not trolling here, just education. Thank you all so much for listening. Hopefully this cleared up a few more things, and I'm always happy to do more. With some places now easing up on restrictions, it is a great time to grab some new merch and show it off to the 3 people you're allowed to visit. As always, a special thank you to Purple Haze and Ghostface for their ongoing support, and certainly not their suggestions to do this second part. If you're wondering how they did that, well, they did it over at the Patreon only section of the Discord server, dummy. You can gain access to it for as little as $2 a month. Also, don't forget to submit your stories and videos over at the subreddit too. Until next time, friends, don't be a dick. Good night.